What's up everyone, Richard here. Today I'm going to be reviewing an Arishem's Shadow. Set number 76155, retails for $60 and comes with 493 pieces. Comes with 4 minifigures, Arishem, and then a small little deviant build. We'll take a look at the minifigures later, so we don't need them right now. Let's start off with the little deviant mini build. His horns and head have his head moves up and down just a little bit, and his horns you can move around. His feet move, and his tail has some articulation. And then his wings, they can't move. They're stiff. There's bars in there, so you're not gonna be able to flap them. But you will be able to move these feather things up and down. So if you want to do that, you can. Overall, he's pretty interesting. He's got a lot of parts that go into him, and he's got a nice little Egyptian look to him. I think he's pretty interesting. And then now we have Arishem. He's pretty tall actually, so I don't know. I've got pretty big hands. You can see he's probably about 10-11 inches tall, and he's got some pretty decent posability. He's got the shoulders. He can move up and down like this, and his shoulder pads are nice because if they're like this, as you see when I moved it up, it pushed it out of the way, so you're not going to get any locking from that. You can also go side to side as well as up and down, and then his elbows have articulation there, just a ball joint, and then his hands can move around. They're on a smaller ball joint as well, and then he's got his fingers and a thumb. He's got a little shooter, a little stud shooter on the outside of his hand, so you just shoot that off like that. And his legs, his hips can go out and then forward and back, so that's pretty good. His knees go forward and back. There's a little stopper on the back, so it can only go about this far back. And then his feet don't have any posability, and that's kind of a bummer. But I think it's supposed to be like these little discs are just kind of showing him floating through space. And then this black part is, you're not really supposed to see it, and it's just supposed to be kind of a support. It's kind of more accurate to how it was in the movie, but still would have been nice if you could pose his feet some. Head moves around, nothing too special about that. You can get some decent poses. You're not really going to make him look walking, but you can have him stand, and he balances. He can balance pretty well because of how big these Technic assemblies are on the bottom. So like you see like that, he's mostly balancing. Nothing too crazy. It's not gonna be a wow you or anything. And then in the center we've got a light brick. And you can see that, not too bright, but it's a nice addition. One thing is there's a pink, translucent pink there, so it would have been nice if it wasn't just yellow and you would have actually been able to see the pinkish color instead. And there's just a little button in the back you need to push for that, so nothing crazy. And the last thing about this guy, so I grabbed one of these minifigures. There's studs on his hands, so you can stick a minifigure in there like that, which is pretty much exactly what happens in the movie. So that's pretty interesting. I like that detail. Let's go look at the minifigures next, and then I'll come back with you with my final thoughts. Alright, so here are the 4 minifigures. We've got Kingo, Ajax, Icarus, and Circe. These 2 are exclusive to this set, and these 2 come in other sets. I think he might come all the sets. I'm not sure, but regardless, they've all got pretty detailed torso prints and leg prints, and I think they're all pretty good quality. My Ajax did come with a slight smudge on her lip on that side, and I'll flip them around and take off the hairpiece. They all come with alternate faces and back printing, so you want to check it out. These are he's got a happy face, and then these have got angry faces and kind of a, I don't know what exactly to call that face. And then here are the accessories that come with the minifigures. You get an extra one of these staffs. You get 2 of these, and you get 3 of these Power Blast pieces, which, if you don't know how those work, I'll just show you. You clip them onto the minifigure hand like that, and then you press down here, and shoots off like so. Is this worth it for $60? Honestly, that's not too bad. You get a light brick, which is a pretty unique part. So I think that makes it worth the $60 a little bit more. Would have been nice to be a little cheaper, but you know, that's Lego. So what do you expect? Right now, since it is toward the end of its life, it will be on sale a lot of places. My Walmart's have them for around $40. I was able to get this from Target for $30. So if you're interested, now's the time to go pick it up, because it's not going to be around for much longer. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please like and subscribe.